The bodybuilder at its root is concerned with self-development through self-mastery.
Everybody's on steroids. Everybody.
Look at the guys in the Olympia stage, and you're hitting a pose, and then you're like...
When it comes to talking about what choice should be made, it's that unenhanced bodybuilding is the way to go.
This is time right now for natural bodybuilding to grow, where everybody's seeing that health is the most important thing.
I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic.
I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
It's interesting. I was just rewatching an episode of East Coast Mecca. It was a series that we did, a few seasons of it, and you were on one of the episodes. And I think it was from 2017. You were doing. I think you're a pro actually.
When it's 16.
2016, yeah. And you were Steve Weinberger was like critiquing you and giving you pointers and stuff like that. And you were saying, "Oh man, I feel, I look great right now, but I just feel so terrible inside." You know what I mean? Can you talk about like that the final days before the competition, what your body goes through, and how you're supposed to manage to get through that?
Yeah, the last couple of days, regardless of what you look like, even once your body fat is low, you're gonna feel like shit regardless. It doesn't really, 1 second I'll feel okay. It's like at that time it's like my body, I'm not saying I'm bipolar, I think my body is bipolar. 1 second I feel fine, 2 seconds later I feel like I'm about to die. I feel cranky, I feel like fucking it's the end of the world. And your body is just like it's up and down. So those last couple of days is just not fun. It's just so much going on with your body. It's like the imbalance is it's up and down, so it's a lot for you to handle. So that's why it's even better to have a coach, because I know I've tried doing it on my own those last couple of days. Now I would not do that again, because you can barely focus on what you're doing. You are, if you're doing that on your own, I mean, if you can, more power to you, but I can't, because I've tried. Because those last couple of days you have so many crazy thoughts running through your head. You want to try everything, things you would never freaking suggest it to somebody else to try, but to you at that moment, that's why your mind is telling you, oh yeah, if you try this is gonna work, this is gonna work great. If you try that, it's gonna work great. You're not gonna be able to realize how stupid it was until the show's over, you get some food on you, and your mind is clear. So by then it's too late. So those last couple of days, I think that's the most critical time. Even though you're feeling like crap, you're feeling like, when I really, really count on my coach to carry me on, because at that moment I can't even think. I mean, you can't think straight. That's like the last thing I would want to do at that thing is trying to make a really, really critical decision on me getting on stage. Like, I think those at that time it should all be on him, because unless it's something that sounds very ridiculous that I think makes zero sense, then I'll be like, okay, you know what? I think we should do it another way. But as far as me just trying to take charge and trying to do this and trying to do that now, because at that time I leave everything up to my coach. Because when I tried to do that in the past, it never worked out too well for me, because I can't even think straight. My body is all over the place. My mind is all over the place. I can't think straight. There's too much going on in my head. You become very, what would I say? You become very insecure, because it's time for you to get on stage, because you have that pressure on yourself to bring your best to the stage. So I say you become very insecure, because you afraid that any little thing gonna make you not bring your best to the stage. So you start questioning every little thing, up and down. You go this way, you go that way. So you don't really know which way to go. So you have so many different ways you want to go that it's more than likely you're gonna take the wrong route. So when I realized that, I say it's probably best for me to have somebody that I can trust, that I can leave it up to him to make those decisions for me. And I have to feel confident in that person to know that he's going to make the right decision. Even if you do have somebody that can make the decision for you, if you don't have confidence in that person, it doesn't help, because you're still going to go crazy. You're still going to question, oh, is this guy know what he's doing? Is he still making the right decision? You need somebody that you can trust 100%.
Right, and it's the hardest thing is to dial in, right? Just those final days. Like,
yeah, that's
from hour to hour, your body can change, right?
Yeah, because I've had moments when you like hour 2 hours before stage, and I say, oh, I look crazy, and then you start putting that pressure on yourself. You start thinking too much. You start doing too much. Like I said, when you don't have that one person to leave everything on their hand, then you start putting that much pressure on yourself. Maybe I should take a little bit of this. Then freaking like within half hour, my body will look like, I mean, I tell people that they probably think, nah, you're lying. There's no way. My body have changed within half hour. Look like I'm 5-6 weeks out from me looking freaking shredded crazy, about to hit the stage. And you get excited thinking, okay, I'm about to bring something crazy to the stage. And by the time I'm about to hit the stage, I don't even know what the hell is that person that I'm looking at. For example, when I did, I think it was the 2017 Olympia. Like right before I hit that stage, I mean, every single person that I was with, like we were all together, everybody's like, yo, you're looking nuts. And now I'm backstage. I'm looking at everybody. What's going to happen? Pressure on myself. My cortisol rise up. Of course, I spill over. So now, by the time I get on stage, the worst mistake that I make is while I was on stage posing, because, they have the big screen, I kind of took a glance on that screen, and I was embarrassed with what I saw. Because I just lift my head up and look at the screen, and I'm like, oh, what the happened? And then I did my thing, and as soon as I walk up the stage, all my people that was there, including my girl, they all running up to me. What happened? I mean, like, what the hell you think happened? I don't have the answer for that. I don't really know what happened. I don't know what happened. Something happened to my body, but everybody thought I had the answer. Everybody keep asking me, what happened? What happened? You look crazy a minute ago. What happened? What happened? I said, I have no idea what happened, but something happened. Then later on, I realized it's too much pressure on yourself. Your cortisol start going up, yeah, you're gonna look like it. So now I have to learn how to keep myself calm and not put that pressure on myself.